The question of the day is, how can you tell if a team has plateaued? Or how can you tell if a team has reached its ceiling? There's a couple signs that you can that are tall tale signs that this team may not be able to go as high as possible. Or this team has reached its limit. Every team has a limit, and every team has a ceiling. Now, as we've expressed on numerous occasions, every ceiling is not the same. Every ceiling is not the same height. The Kansas City Chiefs ceiling is not the same ceiling as, let's say, the Chicago Bears. It's just what your team is capable of, and have you reached that goal? Of course, we're going to break down Week 10 of the NFL season, and I have to start with the Broncos beating the Buffalo Bills 24-22. I started this episode with that question as far as how do you know if a team has reached a ceiling? I look solely at this Buffalo Bills team, and to me, it's more evident week after week that this team has hit its ceiling. Now, the unfortunate part about that is the ceiling shouldn't be where it is. And when you have this collection of talent and you have this collection of this experience, you have people on this team that have been and won Super Bowls and won Super Bowl MVPs. You expect the ceiling for a team like the Buffalo Bills to be a lot higher than it is. But it goes back to my first question. How do you know if a team has reached a ceiling? One way that you can know is year after year, the same or close to the same things happen to a team. Like the Buffalo Bills, year after year, they've gotten to the playoffs. They got into the second round of the playoffs, and they've ultimately lost. A team that has someone like Stephon Diggs, that has someone like Josh Allen, continues to get at least to the playoffs and get to the second round, but they hit it. They hit a wall. Another reason, or another way that you know if a team has hit its ceiling, is the way you criticize the team. And listen to your criticisms. If your criticisms are the same year after year after year, that's a tall tale sign that the team that you're criticizing has probably hit the magnum opus of their ability. We come in here year after year, week after week, and talk about the Bills sort of like a mountain. You have heights. You have, wow, this Bills team can beat any team. They beat the Dolphins. They have a top 5 to top 10 quarterback in Josh Allen. They have a top 5 to top 10 wide receiver in Stephon Diggs. They have all the pieces and components to win a Super Bowl. But then the next week, they lost to a then 3-5 Denver Broncos team, and Josh Allen continues to throw interceptions, and for some reason, they don't target Stephon Diggs as much as they should. It is a roller coaster just talking about and describing the Buffalo Bills. And I think a lot of that is because of expectations. You see, talent breeds expectations as well. There is no question that Josh Allen is a talented quarterback. there is no question that if we talk about sheer talent, Josh Allen is a top tier quarterback. With the way that he throws the ball, the way that he is able to use his legs, his body type is able to absorb a lot of hits. So he's able to use his frame to get to point A to point B better than a lot of quarterbacks. And at times, he rivals anybody that he's going against as far as the quarterback position, just because of how talented he is. But Josh Allen, now that I'm really sitting here talking about it, Josh Allen is the perfect quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. Because the same way that we talk about the Buffalo Bills as a roller coaster is exactly what Josh Allen is. They say this all the time. And if you want proof, if you want a clear-cut proof of what it is, look at the Buffalo Bills. What they say is your team embodies the personality, the charisma, the swagger of your quarterback. Every single time we talk about Josh Allen, we talk about him sort of like a roller coaster. At his height, he is obviously a top tier quarterback, but then you still have those games like we had Monday night where he throws 2 interceptions.